Hello again, and this is the third video in the series of yellow belt to get to your orange belt. Would be demonstrating the six orange belt techniques required for your orange belt. It will be done. I'll show you the techniques, and they will also be required of you to do the cover out move that you learned earlier, single cover out. So the first technique, we will be using all of the basics that you learned for your first strike video in the first video in all of these techniques. So the first one is a defense against a left punch on the outside. It's called beheading the dragon. In the yellow belt, in the first series of videos, you learn to defend the inside attacks from inside the arms. In these videos, you will learn a couple of techniques where you defend on the outside of the arm. So from a natural stance, we're going to step back into a right neutral bow, do the waiter's parry that we learned earlier, looping inward block. Okay, and we're going to pull it back to our waist. So from here, this is what it looks like. Okay, from here we're going to step drag into the lunge stance, back knuckle strike we learned into the ribs. Okay, we bring it all the way up, while still we have control of their arm, and we're going to pivot on the ball of our feet, and we're going to chop the neck. Okay, so one more time. So from a natural stance, I'm parrying the punch away from me, blocking it out of the way, pulling it through, and I'm doing a step drag into a lunge stance, back knuckle strike, the ribs, and we're going to chop the back of the neck. From the side view, we look like this. So from a natural stance, waiter's parry the arm out of the way, block, and pull it through, looping inward block, step drag to the ribs, and then we're going to do a downward chop to the neck. Sensei Jeremy, you want to help me demonstrate this technique? We'll go ahead and demonstrate the orange belt technique, so when you're practicing at home or with the partner at home, that way you understand where the strikes are supposed to go. So we'll just start from a left punch. So we'll start in a left punch position, like already in the left punch.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So from here, from this position, this is the parry here on the arm, looping inward block, and block it out of the way, okay? Pull it through, and a step drag to his knee, back fist the ribs here, boom. This will double him over and make him bend over. From this position, I turn, downward chop to the neck, okay? So one more time, just from the starting position. So here, the punch is thrown, I step back, or I can just a parry, looping inward block to block the punch out of the way, step drag into him, lunge stance, chop the back of the neck, just like that. That's what it would look like with the partner, so you can understand where the strikes go and the blocks. The next technique is a defense against a rear bear hug. It's called escaping ram. So I'll do it by myself, and then I'll do it with Sensei Jeremy to demonstrate. So our arms are pinned. We're going to do the rear headbutt. And then we're going to create some space between us and the attacker, and then we're going to do a drop into a horse stance, about a little shorter, and then we're going to do a double downward strike to break free, a double downward block to break free of the arms. Okay, so from here it would be rear headbutt. We're going to counter grab, rear headbutt, break. Okay, we're going to step forward and look behind us, doing the step up, the step behind heel kick. It's just a step up heel kick we learned earlier. And we're going to turn and face our opponent. So one more time from the front. So it's a counter grab. He's got us. Boom, boom. Step up. Have my hands up to check. Heel kick, turn, and face our opponent. One thing I'd like to add is on grab techniques, do not wait until your opponent has a full lock on you, because it's going to be twice as hard to get out. The moment you feel that there's arms around you or on you, any grab situation, react with whether it's a technique or whatever you can, to get away if you feel threatened. So from the side view, it would look like this. So counter grab, rear headbutt, and we're going to torque our arms to break the hold, create space, step, heel kick, turn and face our opponent. Okay, Sensei Jeremy, will you demonstrate this technique? So now let's see if we can do it from the side.
Okay.
So Sensei Jeremy would give me in a rear bear hug. Okay, I counter grab. Okay, and for safety, tuck your head to the left. Okay, I would rear headbutt him, right? So here, and I create this gap between us, and then from here, I want to torque, drop my body weight, torque. Even if he's not completely let go of me, I can still use my hands to free his arms. From here, it's a step, heel kick, driving him away from me, turn and face him, face your opponent, or whatever. So one more time, let's try it from an angle here.
Sure.
So he comes up, rear bear hug, counter grab, okay, and I'm gonna rear headbutt and boom, and I create this space so I can torque my hands free, and then I break free of his hold, look behind him, heel kick, turn and face me, okay? Okay, so thanks, Sensei Jeremy, for that technique. A lot of good, cool techniques that we're learning. So the next one is from a front bear hug, arms free, called thrusting release, which is somebody gets us in a front bear hug with their arms pinned. So from this position, we're going to do a front headbutt that we learned earlier, headbutting anywhere in the face area. Okay, from here, we're going to do the knee strike we did earlier to his groin, and then we're going to step back, executing a double palm strike to his ribs, creating the space again between us and our opponent. From here, we're going to finish him up with a thrust kick to the midsection. So one more time, it's headbutt his head or anywhere in the face, knee strike the groin, and my hands come up ready, and I go right into into a reverse bow, forward bow stance. I'm sorry. Then you double palm strike to the ribs, step through, thrusting him away from us. So from the side, let's do it from here. It would be 1, 2. My hands are ready. Step back, put double palm strike, step up, thrust, and then we're ready for Sensei Jeremy. Would you mind demonstrating this technique? So let's see we'll try to do it at an angle. So he gets me in a front bear hug.
Arms over.
Arms pinned. So take your head to the left again. Double headbutt. I'm going to do the knee strike. Okay. Okay. From here, I drop all my body weight. At the same time, breaking his hold and forcing my palms into his ribs. And this will be driving him back. Then I finish him up with a thrust kick. It's kind of a little close. So when I finish him with a thrust kick to his midsection. So one more time. So he's got me in a hold. Boom, boom. I'm going to push off. And at this time, if he's in too close, I can also push him back if I don't have enough distance between me to do the thrust kick. So from here, let's just say I pushed him back, there'll be a thrust kick to his midsection, because you never know the situation, what will happen. If he's in too close, he can be too far away. All right, we're done one more time? Sure. Okay, so here, knee strike, double palms to the ribs, forcing him off, thrust kick to the midsection, okay? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Sensei Jeremy. A lot of cool techniques. We're at halfway through, so the next technique is a defense against a right straight punch. This will be on the inside. This is a real simple technique. It's a lot of fun. So from here, we'll be in a right neutral bow. We're going to execute a looping inward block. Okay, and then this block is going to go into a back knuckle strike to the head. So from here, this is one. We're going to do a reverse punch to the midsection in the lunge stance, and another back fist strike to the head. So from here, this is one, looping inward block, reverse punch, back fist strike to the head. So here, so it looked like from the side view, here, back knuckle, reverse punch, back knuckle. One more time, looping inward block, reverse punch, back knuckle. It's 3 strikes. So Sensei Jeremy, I'm demonstrating this technique, so you can just hold the right punch out there. So from here, back up just a little bit. Okay, so here, the same thing we did in sort of beheading the dragon, the looping inward block. So from here, we're going to block the punch way, back fist ahead, reverse punch, back fist. Okay, so one more time. So he has a punch out there, step back, block, looping inward block, back fist, reverse punch, back fist to the head. Okay. So, and then that is the fourth technique in orange belt. The next technique you will learn is the same as thrusting salute from the previous videos. The only thing that changes is the ending strike. So from here, we'll step back. This is defense against a kick on the inside. Block, check, step through ball kick. And instead of the palm strike from thrusting salute, we're going to do a forward elbow strike to his head. This is called deflecting thunder, this technique. So from here, step back, low block, kick, ball kick to groin, and then palm strike, deflecting thunder. Let me do it one more time. Okay. Alright, so one more time, step back, block, check, ball kick, forward elbow strike, and I'm also checking down to make sure he doesn't try to do a punch. So from a side view, we would step back, low block, check, ball kick, set it down into the forward elbow strike. So Sensei Jeremy demonstrate this technique. So he would give me a right kick.
Right kick?
Yeah, so he probably got right there. Alright, so here, block. Alright, check. Make sure he doesn't try to throw a punch. If he does, kick him in the groin, elbow strike the head. Even if he doesn't bend over, I still have control from this position to pull him into my elbow. Okay, so one more time. So from here, block. I got him in the wall here. Check. And then it's an elbow strike to his head. Okay.
Say one more, bro.
One more, yeah. Then we can. So not a very big space I have, but we try to make the best of it. Okay, so here we go.
Ready?
Okay, so here, block, check, kick, and the same thing with a waiter's parry. I can actually do this too. The waiter's parry can be used in lots of different applications. All right. The last technique we will do is the same one as sword of destruction, which actually is the chop at the end. This one always is a reverse punch. It's called a thunder and lightning. So this one is a defense against a left punch. So we're going to step back, parry, outward block, catch stance, ball kick, set it down into a reverse punch to the face. So one more time. So from here, step back, catch stance, outward block, parry, outward block, catch stance, ball kick, and then we go right into a reverse punch to his face. Okay? So from here, it would be parry, outward block, catch stance, ball kick, set it down, a reverse punch while I keep my check hand up in case any other punches are thrown. That goes to his face. So Sensei Jeremy, one last technique. We've done a lot in this video, but hopefully this will be well worth it for you guys that are you're going to be orange belt. Okay, so we start with the left punch. So here, so let's see, let's turn this away a little. So I'm going to parry, yeah, there we go, parry, outward block, catch that fall kick, and his rights just drive a reverse punch straight to his face. Okay, so from there, here, handstand ball kick, punch. Okay. All right, so that completes the orange belt techniques done solo and with the partner. Thanks to Sensei Jeremy. Thank you for. I'm very grateful for having him to help me demonstrate the orange belt material that's required for you for your orange belt test. Thank you very much.